Starting at forward, a senior, number 0, Jalen Hayes. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Trey Radcliffe. Starting at guard, a senior, number 3, Taven Lovin. Starting at forward, a senior, number 20, Dakota Thomas. And starting at guard, a senior, number 23, Carleso Goats. Wildcats are coached by D. Spencer.
The tip to Taven Lovin.
He didn't even jump. I mean, the kid from Logan County didn't even jump. He just turned and went the other way.
Well, why would he? You know. All right, inside Payne, and the ball stolen. And down the floor comes the Logan County. Shots up and blocked, but a foul. So he calls that one on. Dokes picks up the foul. Taven Lovin, I think, thought he blocked it, but anyway, Jack Wright to the free throw line. He'll shoot a couple, and free throws up and good. Logan County with a 1-point lead.
Hey, very quickly, I'm smart enough not to tell you which one this is, but I need to wish my wife a very happy birthday.
I know what it is, and I don't know how she's put up with you all these years, but happy birthday there, young lady. All right, 2-0, Logan County. Lovin with it. In the backcourt, full court pressure. Lovin to Radcliffe and across to Dokes. Dokes back to Lovin and to Radcliffe. Back to Lovin. Gives it on the right side to Radcliffe. Puts a three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Bowens. Bowens down the floor in a hurry. Stolen by Dakota. No good. Rebound by Lovin. Taven heads the other way. Ball stolen. And then restolen, and on the floor, shots up and good.
Right. You'd have thought they just won the state championship.
Well, that may be all they have to cheer about, but at any rate, Logan County playing fired up right now. And over and back, and I think he missed that one. But a turnover by the Wildcats, trailing it 4-0. As Bowens passes it in to Hampton. Hampton in the backcourt. Gives it on the left side to Smock. Smock dribbles and call for the travel.
Oh, this is going to be entertaining if it's nothing else.
Yep. All right, Lovin inbounds it. Wildcats haven't got the ball down to take a shot.
No, they haven't.
All right, they back off into a 2-3 zone. Dokes with it. Gives it out front to Lovin. Taven with it. Fires up a long three-pointer. Bingo. Well, back up on that, and now he can shoot a few from out there. 4-3. With the ball is up front is Smock. Smock gets double teamed. He'll pass it off to Hampton. And a foul called. Foul called on Lovin. And it will be Hampton to pass it in. Still looking, and then comes in to Smock. Smock back to Hampton. Hampton drives, gives it back to Smock. Two-man game, double dribble, shot blocked by Payne. And in the middle they go, and another shot's up good. Jack Wright with 4 points, 6-3. Logan County with the lead, and Lovin across the timeline with it. Gives it up to Radcliffe. Logan County still in their zone and gives it to Payne now on the right side to Dokes. 3-pointer up. Bingo! Carlisso Dokes with a 3. Ties it at 6. 5:18 left. Hampton with it to Smock. Smock gives it back out to Bowens and then back to Hampton. Remind me to say something here during the next break, Steve, as Hampton out front with it. Goes on the right side to Smock. Smock dribbles, passes it back out to Bowens. Ball stolen by Lovin, down the floor, all the way down, and he's fouled.
The
foul called on number 1, that'll be Bowens. No, I called it on 10, I'm sorry.
The loud cheering may be coming to an end here in just a second.
All right, inbounds. Lovin gives it to Radcliffe. The Wildcats with it. Still in the zone for Logan County. Try to go inside. Wright steps out of bounds, and it'll go to the Wildcats down in the corner. Dokes, Radcliffe rather, puts it up in the air, and not a very good pass, and Logan County has got it. Smock with it. Down in the corner. Goes to Hampton. Ball on the floor. Wow. And finally a foul called on Hampton. That's his second, and checking into the game is Third Bell. Third Bell is the leading scorer with 10.5 points a game, and he's not a starter. So to Lovin, Taven dribbles, stops, gets double teamed, gives it back out front to Radcliffe. 2-3 zone for Logan County. Right side to Payne, to Radcliffe, to Dokes underneath, and through the hands of Lovin, and right down the floor, gives it up, and a jump shot in and out. Tied at 6 at 3:56. What a quick quarter this is.
Yes, it is.
Lovin all the way down, stops and gets hammered. He'll go to the free throw line. See who the foul's on. On number 11, that will be on Smock. 11 at the free throw line. He'll be shooting a couple. He eyes the basket, puts it up, no good. Utsi checks in along with Ragland. Payne comes out. Thomas comes out. Lovin back at the line. Eyes the basket and got that one. 7-6, first lead to the Wildcats. Bell with it. Backs out, moves to the basket, gives it up to Smock. Smock back to Bell. Bell to Bowens. Tries to drive, gives it down in the corner. Long 3-pointer up, no good. Lovin with the rebound. Taven to Utsi, tips it over to Dokes. Dokes drives all the way underneath, gives it back to Radcliffe. 3-pointer up, got it. Ray Radcliffe with a 3. 10-6. Wildcats have outscored them 10-0. Bowens with it. Cross courts it, almost stolen, but back out to Smock. Smock gives it up to Epley. Epley to Bell. Ball knocked loose for Radcliffe. Heads for the basket all the way down, and shots up and in. And a timeout call by Logan County as the Wildcats. Logan County scored the first 6. Wildcats scored the next 12.
tries to do is catch an open spot that you can go to the basket, and the Wildcats are clogging every lane where they can't get to the basket.
All right, Bell with it. Brings it up. And over to Smock, drives. And a blocking foul call. And
there's no way that's a block.
Look at D. Spencer. Ragland never moved from the spot. And going to the free throw line will be Smock. And free throw up, got it. Did he make the basket?
Yeah,
He did.
And he counted it. (12-9), Wildcats with the lead, and
Radcliffe with it out front. To Dokes on the right side, looks at three, gives it in on the baseline, is Loving, and he gets the basket and draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Will Moody set to check in for the Wildcats. 14-9, and Dokes will check out, and Moody checks in. And Lovin eyes the basket, puts it up, got it. 2 out of 3 from the line for him tonight so far. Sure he'll be back several other times. Hampton over to Bowens. Bowens back to Bell. Ball knocked loose to Lovin to Radcliffe all the way down. And it's good, and a foul. Trey Radcliffe with the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. And foul called on Bowens. Actually kind of a dirty foul there.
Yeah. He could have gone to the side and tried to swipe the ball, and instead he just decided to go over his back.
Yeah, well, there wasn't no way he was going to touch the ball. And Radcliffe at the line, eyes the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Smock to Bell. Bell gets passes over to the right side to Reno, to Epley. They go underneath, shot by right, no good. Rebounded by Lovin. Takes a swipe at it, picks it up, gets fouled, and no call. And Reno goes to the floor, but Lovin passes it into Radcliffe and to Ragland. Down in the corner to Lovin. Taven drives for the basket, gets fouled. He can do that all night long.
Yep.
Foul called on number 11, and that'll be Smock, his second. Lovin back at the free throw line. Shooting a couple here. And got it.
Doubled up on him.
3 out of 4, 18-9. Yes, sir.
18-3 run here.
And Dokes checks in, and Radcliffe will take a break. Will Moody moves down to the free throw line. 35 checking in. And that's Tommy Cron. Heard that name before a long time ago.
Yeah.
And Taven no good. A rebound to Logan County. Crossed the line with it. I thought he
just about did, didn't he?
Yeah. On the left side, Bell with it. Now back on the right side, it goes to Reno down in the corner. Epley with a three-pointer, good. He's got 5 points. Will Moody with it. Back to Lovin. Taven up to Ragland. And loses the ball. Epley with the steal. And ball kicked around. 2 or 3 people kicked that one. It looked like a soccer game for a couple of minutes. And checking into the ball game, Jordan Bass in the middle.
It may look like a football game here for a minute.
That's right. 18-12 the score. Wildcats with the lead. Inbounds it comes to Bell, and he promptly throws it away. And the Wildcat fans give him a cheer. Oh, man, nothing like a high school basketball game.
Well, the student bodies are diagonally across the floor from each other, so there's at least a floor's difference between them, but
right.
They're at each other pretty good.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Wildcats up 18-12. Dokes with it. As Lovin taking a break here. 2-3 zone. I'm sure Logan County is glad to stand there with their hands on their hips. Wildcats with about 4 3-point shooters in there. Everybody but Jordan, I don't think he's ever shot a three. And they give it to Utley. I'm sorry, there's 3-pointer up. Got it! Ragland with the three. 21-12 and walked with 9/10 of a second left. I was saying everything except you.
But sometimes it just won't come out.
Yeah, that's true. Jordan Bell takes a break, and Levin comes back in, and Will Moody to UC fires one up off the mark, and it's 21-12. Wildcats with the lead at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcats. Garcia is injured and not playing tonight. That's Logan County. So, all right, it will be Hampton to bring it across the line. Gives it up to Reno. Reno dribbles, pulls it back out. Dokes on him. Nobody moving for him. Pushed off, no call. Pushed off again. And 5-second call. Mr. Reno's unhappy with his teammates. With everybody. Didn't like officiating, didn't like his teammates. Ragland brings it across the line to Dokes, to Bass, and across to Ragland in the middle to Bass. Puts it up. Good! Jordan Bass. And the Wildcat fans all over officials because that guy obviously pushed off. Will Moody with it. Basket was no good. 3-pointer up good by Ragland. 26-12. Hampton with it. And they got him that time.
And that one wasn't as bad as the other one.
I think he was making up for it. Hampton picked up his third.
Full timeout.
And a full timeout by Logan County. Wildcats up.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dokes to pass it in and into Moody. Back to Dokes. Dokes will bring the ball up the floor. Epley guarding him. Across the timeline with it. Drives all the way in and a foul. Foul called on Epley.
Moody just went ahead and hit a three anyway. Won't count, but it's good practice.
Need to practice a little bit. And starters check back in for the Wildcats. Well, a big hand for the guys that gave him a little break there from the Stuttgart fans. And Carlisso with a three-pointer to his credit. Shooting one in the bonus, hits the first one. He'll be back for the second.
(27-6) is the run right now.
Missed it, but Thomas with the rebound up, no good. Gets another rebound, but down the floor. With it comes Logan County, and he decided not to shoot it, and the ball stolen by the Wildcats and restolen by Bell. He gives it down and kicks it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Wildcats. Got pretty excited.
Yeah.
That was right with it. Remember his big brother, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Gave us fits.
I think he's playing somewhere.
Not sure. All right, Lovin in the backcourt to Dokes, back to Lovin. Full court pressure. And Radcliffe brings it across the line. On the left side to Dokes, on the baseline to Payne. Puts it up. Looked like he got fouled. Thomas battling with it. Oh, Payne with a nice rebound up. Looked like he got fouled. Lovin with it. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Thomas. Up and in. Dakota Thomas. Wildcats worked them over that time under the board. 29-12 Wildcats. Hampton with it down in the corner to Wright. Back out front to Epley. Epley drives. Throws a wild shot up. Shot blocked. And Radcliffe. Looked like they got knocked around a little bit, but the Wildcats get the basketball. What are they saying?
I don't know.
They want to be something.
Something about a ref.
Yeah, well, I doubt the refs care. All right, Payne out front with it to Dokes. Down to Lovin to Payne. And shots up, no good, but he's fouled. Tried to do an alley-ooper there, and
now, Lonnie, you know better than that. He moved under him. He tried to undercut him.
And one in the bonus for Lovin. Eyes the basket and gets it, and he'll be back for the bonus. 4 out of 6. I don't know what he's arguing about. But I know one thing. Doug Harlow's giving somebody a little lesson in how to not talk to an official. Loving back at the line. In the air, bounces good. 5 out of 7 from the line. Bell gives it on the right side. Shot's up and good. Smock gets his 5th point. 31-14. First basket in this quarter by Logan County. Dokes to Radcliffe. Radcliffe will back it out. The Wildcats will set it up. 2-3 zone by Logan County. No, Wildcats go into a 1-3 offense. And Radcliffe in the corner to Payne. Payne out front to Thomas. He drives, puts a shot up, no good. Grabs the rebound and puts it up and in, but say he fouled. I'm not sure he did.
Well, he had a nice move to the basket. Didn't get it to fall, but he had a great move.
Thomas gets his first foul. 31-14, Wildcats with the lead. Bell drives all the way down, passes out on the right side, and Epley puts a 3 up and in. His second 3 of the night. 31-17 now, Wildcats. To Lovin, over to Radcliffe. Trey with it. Moves to the top of the circle, gives it to Dokes on the left side. Drives in to Thomas. He fires a 3 up. No good. Payne with a rebound. Puts it up and in.
You know, he is just a really hard worker on the boards.
Absolutely. Bell with it again. Wildcats in a little zone of their own. Trapping, gives it down in the corner. Epley fires another one up. It's an air ball. And Lovin with it down to Dokes. Drives and lays it up and in. 6 points for Carlisso. 35-17 Wildcats. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Epley with it on the right side. Tries to get it out, but Reno has to. Gives it to Epley again. Another 3-pointer up and in.
I don't believe that'll beat us.
I don't think so. He's got 3 threes for 9 points and a field goal total of 11. Radcliffe looks at a 3, gives it down in the corner with Thomas. Loses the ball on the floor and jump ball called, and the man standing there looking at it didn't call anything, and official on the outside called a jump ball. Official on the other side got his hands in his pockets. 35-20, 15-point lead.
Contemplating retirement.
Yeah, I think he is too. Shots up and good by who?
Taven.
Lovin with a basket. Bell with it, drives in the middle, passes down to Smock. Smock gets double teamed, cross courts it over to Epley. He passes down in the corner. Ball knocked loose from the back. Lovin, I think, maybe call for the foul. No. UC. Okay. Didn't see him under there. I couldn't figure out who the foul was on. And Bell goes to the free throw line for a couple, puts it up, got it. Back for the second. 37-21. Wildcats with the lead. And got them both. Bell with his first points of the game. He's their leading scorer, averaging 10 a game. Lovin back to Radcliffe. Radcliffe will set it up as the point guard. Goes to Utsi, a 3-pointer up, no good. Gets his own rebound, gives it back to Dokes. He fires one up, no good. Utsi tips it, no good. Ball, Radcliffe comes out with it. Ball stolen by Smock. And good defense. Shots up, no good, but a foul. on Radcliffe. Be his first. And 2 free throws.
1:55 to go in the half, 37-22 the score, and this comeback has basically happened at the free throw line.
Dancer with a couple of free throws there, puts it up, air ball. Well, looks like some of the Logan County fans are departing there, doesn't it? Don't look like they're going to the concession stand. 37-22, Wildcats with the lead, and Dancer back at the line, puts that one up, and no good. Rebound by Lovin, gives it up to Radcliffe. He'll bring it across the line. Works to the left side, back to Utsi. Underneath it goes to Lovin, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound by Payne, and he's fouled. And Wooden getting a little antsy there. Gets a foul called on him, his first. Payne at the free throw line. Got it. Did you get them both?
Got them both.
4 points for Payne. Bell with it. Gives it up. Almost stolen, but Epley with it. Gives it to Smock. Drives down in the corner, has the ball taken away from him. Got tripped, and Utsi picks it up and gives it to Payne. Payne down to Radcliffe. Oh, that's an intentional foul. And they called it.
Yep.
Well, they ought to take him out. The foul is on Smock. That's his third. Just shoved Radcliffe right in the back. Radcliffe goes to the free throw line. He's got 7 points.
But I tell you, our guys, Doug is talking with Trey. Our guys have totally ignored that student body with all the mess that they're yelling at our kids. It's kind of like our football team. Our guys know how to act.
Yep. Radcliffe, first one's no good. Checking into the ball game, Bowens, and Smock goes out. And gets a talking to from his coach.
Well, Ronnie's a good guy. I'm sure he didn't like that out of his player.
Well, you can see because he took him out right quick.
Yep.
First chance they got. Got the second one. 8 points. And Bass will come in and give Trey a break. And gets a big hand from the folks. And the Wildcats put it in play underneath. And Moody in the corner and to Bass. Gives it back to Moody down in the corner. A three-pointer up. Got it! Ragland with his third three of the night. Moves it to 43-22. And shots up, no good. Rebound taken underneath. And a foul on the Wildcats. On Will Moody, his first.
57 seconds. 57.8 to be precise.
Wooden goes to the free throw line for one in the bonus. And puts it up and got it. 43-23, 20-point lead for the Wildcats. Biggest has been 21. And puts the second one up, almost an air ball, and Moody goes on the floor after, but he got shoved in the back. Bell up, shots blocked Jordan Bass, and he smiles.
I wonder
At
if
the coach.
Jordan smiled in that football helmet. He had enough stuff done right to smile.
Yep, Bell goes to the free throw line and puts it up and got it back to the second one. 3 out of 3 from the line for Bell. 51 seconds left in the second quarter of play, and Bell's got 4 points as he makes both of them. Taven with the ball gives it to Ragland. Ragland in the backcourt. They give it up to Utsi to Will Moody. Moody back to Utsi underneath the 11 to Ragland. Fires another 3 up. Oh, no good this time. Tipped around. And Logan County with it. Shoots it up. No good. And Lovin gives it to Utsi. Slams her down. Ollie Utsi on an assist from Lovin. 45-25, 20-point lead again for the Wildcats. Bell with it. There's a long three-pointer up by Epley, and that's his 4th 3. And Lovin to Will Moody, a 3 up, no good. Rebound, Utsi up and in, and a foul as the buzzer goes off. Utsi with the rebound, and he'll go to the free throw line, and the foul was on. That's our number 1. And Utsi puts it up, no good. So 47-28, the score here at halftime belongs to Logan County to begin the second half of play. 47-28 Wildcats. Starters in for Franklin Simpson. And the starters in for Logan County. And clearing out some of the students down there so the officials can get up and down the floor. All right. Across the timeline with it is Hampton. Good pressure on him. Gives it on the right side to Smock. Drives and ball knocked out of bounds. They say by the Wildcats. So Smock will stand out to put it in bounds underneath. Ball over his head. Puts it in deep to Hampton. 3-point shot up good. Bowens gets his first points of the night, a 3-pointer. Dokes gives it to Lovin, puts it up, and he gets fouled by Smock, and we won't be seeing much of him, I don't think, and that's his 4th foul.
Fouls on number 11, Smock, his 4th.
And Lovin goes to the free throw line.
Smock's the one that got the intentional foul earlier.
Well, he certainly is. And Taven at the line for free throw, knocks that one down. He'll be back for his second one. There's the basket in the air. Got them both. Smock, I'm sorry, Bell with it. I'm sorry, that's not Bell. Was stolen by Payne. Payne to Lovin. Drives all the way down, lays it up good. Already 4 points for him in this quarter. 51-31 lead goes back to 10. Hampton across the line and a foul called on.
Well, that was quick.
Payne. Didn't know who he was going to call it on. The way Dokes was looking, I thought he'd called it on him. All right, Hampton out to pass it in. Gets it into Smock. Back to Hampton. Pushed him off. No call. Tries to go one-on-one and gives it up to Smock. He drives, stops, and has the ball stolen by Payne. I'm sorry, by Lovin. Gives it back and puts it up, and
that's all.
Foul on Smock, and he's out of there. And the Wildcats do a little cheering as Reno checks in, and cheering section waits for him to sit down. Taven back at the free throw line. And free throw's good. And as I guessed earlier, we've seen the last of Smock unless he runs off the bench and does something dumb. 52-31 the score, and now 53-31 as Tavian is 4 out of 4 from the line in this half. 53-31 Wildcats. Epley with it. And he gives it up to Reno. Reno drives. Gives it back out to Bowens. Bowens down in the corner. Drives and out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds for the Wildcats. Reno headed for the basket.
Yeah, Payne got a nice block on that out of bounds.
Yep, sure did. All right, into Bowens. Bowens. And a reaching foul by Radcliffe. No basket, a floor foul. And Trey picks up his second personal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fouls in the first half by 8 different Wildcats, so only one of them. Oh! Sent that one up in the stands. Taven Loving.
Well, the young man that got it swatted is being a good sport about it. That's Bowens. He's just laughing about it.
Might as well laugh about that one. On the right side, ball knocked loose. Thomas down the floor with it, drives all the way down. Oh, my goodness. What a foul. Dakota will go to the free throw line. That foul is on Jack Wright. His first, and Thomas at the line. He's got 2 points, first trip to the line. Eyes the basket and drops her in. Looked like it was a little bit too hard. Coming into the ball game, number 34 is a sophomore, Caden McInnes. And he looks to be the biggest of the Cougars, doesn't he?
I hope he plays football.
And Thomas bounces, no good. The rebound almost taken away by Thomas, but up the floor come the Cougars with it. Reno, ball stolen by Dokes, lays it up and in. Dokes, 8 points. Back to Reno, he drives. Epley with a three-pointer, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. He's got 15 points.
If he didn't have his 15 points, it would be bad, wouldn't it?
That's exactly right. And what'd he call?
Carrying the ball.
Okay, turnover by the Wildcats. And in the backcourt with it, Bell, who checked in and gives it up to Reno. Ball stolen. And down to Lovin, and slams her down. On the baseline, shot blocked by Lovin on the other end to Radcliffe. He drives, lays it up and in. 60-34. Epley drives, runner up, no good, and Lovin with the rebound. To Dokes, turns, spins, gets fouled, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line for a couple. The Wildcats turned on a little defensive stuff there, didn't they?
Kind of a clinic.
Dokes at the line shooting a couple. Got the first one, 9 points for him. He'll be in double figures if he can get this one to drop in. 2 out of 3 from the line. Got them both. And Mr. Harlow discussing something with big sophomore they just put in. Well, a foul on
34.
That's what he was talking to him about.
Yeah, he threw an elbow. I mean, it wasn't a vicious elbow, but he pushed as.
Thomas with a three-pointer, good. Dakota Thomas, 6 points for him. To Bell. Epley with it. Back out front to Reno. Still dribbling, gives it to a technical foul on the coach. What was the problem there? I guess he didn't like what was happening to McKinnis.
Well, he's still going.
Well, one more and he goes. Uh-oh.
Where's the AD?
I don't know, but there's a sheriff escorting him out. Look at Doug Harlow. Loving to shoot the free throw. I don't think he liked what was going on.
No,
the man comes out, and boy, he was. And Taven puts it up, got it. Bash checks in, Utsi checks in. Radcliffe will check out. Bash still smiling.
Wait, he does, I don't think he knows how to frown. He is the most pleasant young man.
Missed that free throw. Ball belongs to the Wildcats. Ragland will check in and Levin will check out. Dokes, Ragland, Bass, Thomas, and Utsi in the ball game for the Wildcats. 66-34, lead at 22. Gets it out to Utsi, cross courts to Thomas on the baseline. Bass puts a shot up. Oh, bounced in and out. And he's fouled by McKinnis.
McKinnis and Bass both wear 34, and they're just about the same size.
Don't like much, do they? I was noticing that. Jordan to the free throw line. He'll be shooting a couple here. Got it. 33-point lead. No good, but another foul.
Lane violation.
Lane violation on. Okay. So Jordan gets second opportunity here. And no good. Rebounded by Wright. And foul called on Franklin Simpson. On Dokes. His second.
They got
our third.
3.
Dale with it. Ball knocked loose, taken by Ragland down
nice
to
pass.
Dokes. And passes underneath the Utsi, and he drops her in.
Nice pass by Ragland.
Yes, sir. Couple nice passes. Bell with it. Heads for the basket, and a foul called on D. Ragland, his second. Will Moody checks in, and Carlisso checks out with 10 points. And checking in is Sam Blackwell. Thomas checks out. He's had a good night. And a running clock. 69-34, 35-point lead, and that's what it takes to run the clock. which is good. Epley with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Utsi. Gives it up to Ragland, and Epley immediately fouls. And going to the free throw line will be D. Ragland. He's got 9 points. He can be in double figures here, Mr. Thurman.
Yes, he can.
Hit the free throw here. And that will be number 20 checking in is Wooden, Nick Wooden. And Wright, I'm sorry, that's not right. That's Furlow checking in.
Number 33, Jonathan Furlow, checks in for the Cougars, as well as Nick Williams.
21, first time into the ball game. That's Will Bingham. McGinnis checks out. And some information relayed to the coach. Free throws up, no good. Rebound by Bash. Gives it back to Utsi, tips it up, no good. Tips it 3-4 times.
Look at that grin on his face.
Well, you know what? That upped his offensive rebounding numbers.
Yeah.
Shots up, no good by Logan County, and Utsi, I think, will be called for the foul. His second.
Fouls on number 11, Utsi, his second.
And then it comes deep. And Bell fires up a long three-pointer, no good. Blackwell with the rebound. Ragland with it, headed down the floor, all the way down. Drives, lays it up, good! D. Ragland in double figures with 11. And Bass called for the foul. I wondered when that was coming because number 33, I think it is, and he were having a little battle under there a while ago.
It was more fun when it was 34 and they looked like two football players going at. 33 is kind of a skinny guy.
Yep, Hampton passes it in. Puts a shot up, good. Furlow gets, 3, 6, 8 points in this quarter by Logan County. Ragland with it to Will Moody. A long three-pointer short. And almost stolen, but give it back up to Bell now, and he'll bring it across the line. On the left side it goes. Back to Hampton. Double team, cross courts it. And go in the middle, shots up, no good. Tipped around, rebound by Logan County, shots up, bounces in. Bingham with the basket. 16 seconds left in the third quarter, 73-38. Utsi drives in, has the ball slapped loose. And down the floor, he walked, but they're not going to call that, I guess. A long three-pointer up, no good. Bass with the rebound, and the quarter comes to a close. Wildcats up 73-38. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. or something because he cleared out the.
Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tay Jones in the ball game, gives it in the middle to Blackwell. A long three-pointer up. Good by D. Ragland. There's a three-point shot on the other end
Three-point basket
by Hampton. His first basket, and Covington drives, lays it up and in. Wow.
Nice strong move, too. That wasn't any weakly move.
That's right, and Mr. Covington is going to be some more of an athlete here at Franklin Simpson. Underneath, shots up, no good, gets his rebound, puts it up and in. Furlow gets his 4th point. Tay Jones in the backcourt, gets grabbed, gets smacked, gets it over to Ragland. D underneath to Blackwell, puts the shot up, he gets hammered. Nice fake.
Six. Yeah.
Foul on Bingham.
They had been stopping the clock during, well, they stopped it again.
I think you stop it during free throws.
Well, when do you run it? That's about the only.
Out of bounds and everything except free throws, I think. Blackwell to the free throw line. He can. Puts it up. Oh, no good. Back to the second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players in the scoring column. Devon Harris in the ball game for the Wildcats.
Cleaning up the floor for Logan County.
And Sam back for his second free throw, short. And Utsi over the back for his 3rd personal foul. 78-43 the score. Wildcats with the running clock when they're not shooting free throws, and it's 1 in the bonus for Logan County, and puts it in there, and no good. Rebound knocked around, and Logan County comes out with it, knocked loose, and that boy came down with it. It sure was, and they stepped on the line. Devon Harris. And then it comes deep. Logan County with it. 3-point shot up. Got it. That is Nick Wooden. I think he's been playing the wrong guys.
Yeah.
Underneath the Blackwell. What a pass. Turns, spins, puts it up. No good. Rebound. That was a nice pass by Harris.
It was.
78-46. On the right side it goes, and then back on the wing. Tay Jones all over him, drives and shots up. No good, and a foul. Called on Tay Jones. Will Moody back in along with Javon Covington. Blackwell comes out. Utsi comes out with a good game. 2, 4, 6, 8 points for Ollie. Free throws up, no good. Rebound by Harris, and he gets fouled. And we'll come to the other end. Going to the free throw line is Harris.
Now they're running it during the, well, he ran it all the way down to 4:58, and then he stopped it. They can't decide what to do. I guess maybe just when they're shooting rather than when the whistle blows on the foul.
Maybe Harris gets a free throw. He's in the scoring book. I think that's 10. And Doug Harlow doing a little coaching there. Harris back at the line. Puts it up. Oh, bounced out, no good. Rebound by Covington and knocked out of bounds by Wooden, and the ball will go to the Wildcats. Tay Jones stands out to put it in. Bass back in. Harris comes out. Tay Jones in the middle to Covington, and he gets fouled.
Carlo thought he was going to get that one in the ear.
I did too. Foul on number 35, Tommy Cron.
Foul 35, Cron his first.
Covington at the line, puts it up and in. And he gets to shoot all over again.
Whatever Don Gilmore was saying to Jordan, he's just grinning at him.
Short with the free throw. Down the floor comes Hampton. Carried the ball.
This one may never end even with a running clock.
Oh, yeah. 79-46 the score. Wildcats with the big lead, and Will with it in the backcourt. Gives it to Ragland. D across the timeline. They're not going to catch him. They may get in front of him and stop it, but they're not going to catch him. Will Moody with it. Gives it to Jones. Tay with it. Back out to Moody. Looks inside to Ragland. To Bass. Jordan turns, spins, and
oh no!
Jordan.
That was a flop, and Jonathan Carver bought it.
Well, all right. Hampton with it across the timeline. 79-46. Wildcats with the lead here. Inside they go and threw it away. And Tay Jones will put it in play. Into Ragland, knocked out of bounds. Well, it wasn't knocked out of bounds. Oh, my goodness, that had to be a foul. Shots up and good by Cron.
He doesn't know. Caught a double foul, and he knew 35 white, and he couldn't find the blue number.
And who is the blue number?
It was Will.
Will Moody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and the ball belongs to Franklin Simpson. Nope.
No.
Well. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Evidently, they don't shoot on the double fouls. Goes to Franklin Simpson.
It's part of the alternate possession.
Now the scorekeeper's getting into it and arguing with him. You know you ain't going to win that one. Sam Blackwell back in the game and into Ragland. Ragland breaks across the line to Tay Jones. Looked at the three, gives it back to Ragland. That one's tipped. Oh, what a play by Covington up and in. His fourth point.
Just hustles, what that was.
Sure was.
Oh.
Underneath and foul called on Covington, I think. He just turned and a reaction there. Going to the free throw line will be Dancer. He's the guy that shot the air ball a while ago. Shooting two. And put it up. Look at there. That young man can hit a free throw, can't he? 81-49 Wildcats with a lead here. Only 2 minutes left in the game. Running clock. Free throws no good. Oh! Came down with power with that one, didn't he? Blackwell brings it over to the right side. Back out front to Ragland. Day with it. Down on the baseline, Tay Jones. Tay gives it to Ragland. Ragland still dribbling with it. Goes into Covington. Puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound to Blackwell. Puts it up and he gets fouled. Sam will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Sam not in the scorebook yet as the scorer needs to do that. I'll add one more to the group. Sam at the line for the second one. Puts it up. Got that one. There you go, Sam. Logan County with it. Dribbles right in the middle and can't get a shot off. Go back in the middle again. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Harris. Nice rebound. Brings it up the floor all the way down. Puts a shot up. Good!
Oh! That was a pretty good feat of dribbling, too.
It sure was.
For a big man.
One end to the other. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound. Shots up and good by Dancer. Gets his first field goal. He's got 3 points. 48 seconds left. And still full court pressure by Logan County, and Ragland will bring it up the floor. Drives all the way down. Gives it to Harris. Looked like he wanted to fire 3 up, didn't he?
Their coach was saying no fouls just then.
Ragland drives in, and he got hammered. And D. Ragland goes to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2. $14 points for him, though. Back for the second one. And bounce is no good. Wasn't far enough back.
That's
He's
right.
behind that 3 line. And the coach tells them to back off, and Franklin Simpson backs off. It's going to be the final score, 84-51, as the Wildcats get their first district win, and very impressive win for the Wildcats tonight. We'll be back with the wrap-up for you right after you hear these messages. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports.
All right.
How many you like having around?
4, 5.
How many?